Good afternoon. This is Debra V. Wilson. I'm in Northeast England. It is Sunday, the 18th of June, 2023. And acts of terrorism, I do think it is a salient discussion to have around the identity that has been weaponized to commit the act of terrorism. So if that act of terrorism has been committed based on a weaponization of religion, nationality, or sexual orientation, again, I think that's a salient argument to make that why? But I think the first question I would ask is not why that identity was weaponized, because again, we perform self through an intersectional relationship of several identities. We all have more than one identity. Gender, orientation, your position on faith, nationality, the political construct that is race. I go on and on and on. So I do think that it's significant to ask why a person picked a particular identity to weaponize. But before you ask that question, I would ask, why did the person feel the need, or that they had the right to weaponize and create havoc using this now weaponized identity? So it's something I'm looking at now. I'll go into it more later, but on a personal note, I'm converting to Judaism. I attend a faith space that is not Jewish. And this morning I was listening to the priest and his sermon, and he was discussing people's vocation and direction they take in life. I wouldn't say terrorism is a vocation. I certainly wouldn't say that, but it is certainly a direction. And I was listening to his understanding in his sermon about why people pick the paths in which they do to go into the direction they decide. And it made me think about terrorists. Why would you, what precipitates the act? I think it's a fair bit of hubris that you have the right to do this. But again, I ask the question, what's going on that you feel the need to weaponize an identity? So this is Debra V. Wilson. I'm in Northeast England. And just a thought. Thank you for listening.